Things are never simple. As soon as I said farewell to Fox, I was ambushed and kidnapped by the Enclave. Colonel Autumn interrogated me for hours. I would not break. I will not go back on everything Dad believed in. Suspiciously, the president of the Enclave, John Henry Eden, ordered my release. I met with the president, who turned out to be an artificial intelligence. We talked at length until there was nothing more to say. He destroyed himself and most of the Enclave forces stationed in Raven Rock. I will not let Dad's death be in vain. My name is Mordecai, and this is my tale of two wastelands.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Fallout, A Tale of Two Wastelands with Mordecai. And even though last time I said we were going to just press on with the main quest, I have decided against it because there's a quest here that I was trying to find before in Vault 101, where we first emerged onto the scenic overlook into DC. A quest pops up when you progress the main story enough, and apparently I had progressed the main story enough, but when we went to Point Lookout, too much time had passed, so this quest technically failed, but you can console command it to start up again, so I did. I don't want to miss out on quests, that sucks. So if I'm going to have to turn on the radio for a second.
This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats.
All right, there you go. So we pick up the next quest, Trouble on the Home Front, where we finally get to return to Vault 101, and everything will be happy and perfect, and we'll be able to return home. Just like the end of Fallout 1, everything is right in the world when you come back to the vault. Ooh, hostels? That's interesting. I guess it's like, yeah, I was gonna say it's like a rad roach or something. And our first dead person, Steve Armstrong. Rip. Who's this? Jim Wilkins. Oh, rip.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
Where's Amata? So help me if you've hurt her. I got Amata's message. I'm here to see her. I just thought I'd stop back home for a bit. How's the old vault? I got Amata's message. I'm here to see her.
Amata's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now.
I mean, I just had a hunch she was in trouble. What sort of trouble do you mean?
Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time.
It has.
The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language.
No, I'll never forgive you. Dad would be horrified to know all that if he were still alive.
I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the Overseer didn't like that one bit, and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back.
What now?
I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you.
So you can actually do that, and it ends the quest. So that's kind of cool. You usually don't see a lot of quests like that. Most of them are, okay, well, I'll just wait for you here to come back. No, that just ends the quest. Why didn't the rebels just leave?
It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. But that would risk the whole vault.
Okay. I wasn't expecting things to be this bad. I'm leaving again. I'll go see what I can do about all of this.
Well, okay. Just be careful down here. The vault's changed, I tell you.
Also, how did he know it was us? I mean, we kind of just look like a psychopath with the helmet we have on, but, maybe we have a distinct smell about us or something.
That's it, old man. We're opening that door, and to hell with the Overseer's rules.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You're gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back!
Holy
Taylor,
crap.
stop!
Don't you know enough to stay away?
You almost shot Freddy.
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels.
Tell me about the rebels.
I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous.
What happened down here?
I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore.
Okay, have a nice life.
Yes, you do.
Shooting, damn it!
Okay, so this is our last chance to loot the place as well. So we can go this way. I think, yeah, this takes us to the Overseer. Work is work. True. Can we just walk up to the Overseer by going this way? Maybe. We don't want to do that though, because that will solve it a little bit too quickly. I want to explore. So we can go... No, we can't not go that way. Can we go this way, lower level? Chip Taylor, dang, dude. Things really have gone to shiz since we left. This is our old room, actually. Hello.
Oh boy, are you in trouble?
What happened down here?
You should have seen my pop. He personally saved old Stanley. But guess you wouldn't know what it's like to have a hero for a dad, would you?
Tell me about the rebels.
What do you expect from idiots like them? I'm just glad I was done with Butch's stupid gang before they got involved in all this.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
I'll be taking these jumpsuits. So I think this is our room. But it looks small. Yeah, this is when we first escaped. Is there anything going on in Butch's old room? Maybe. Oh, there's his mom that we saved. Gonna take her vault suits.
You're back again?
Hey, that's no way to talk to me. I saved your life.
It's all kind of blurry for me. But I hear I owe you for saving me. But don't expect much. The whole thing was your dad's fault in the first place.
Tell me about the rebels.
They're a bunch of hellions, that's what they are. I'm at my wit's end about them. I really am. Yes, you do.
They all say that to me.
Can't you just leave us alone? The bugs were horrible, but my family was pretty lucky. But then my Freddy went and got caught up with those idiot rebels. Those kids are risking our entire vault just because they're bored. It's horrible.
Horrible. All right, well, I don't know if we need to keep talking to these people. They keep saying the same exact things for the most part. I figured they'd have more to say. Guess not. Is this,
Why won't you just leave us alone?
You've got a lot to answer for, kid.
Hey, what'd I do?
Bugs, fires, confusion, panic. What do you care? You and your dad started the whole mess. They don't know what they're doing, and it's up to us adults to keep them from getting everyone killed.
Okay, since we talked to all those people and they were very unhelpful and very rude, let's find the rebels, I guess, and work with them because the other side apparently doesn't want us.
Damn, look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
Help? What kind of help?
What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole Overseer lockdown thing? Ringing any bells? Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here.
Why do you need to get out of here so badly?
Because anything up there has got to be better than a lifetime of the same thing down here. Think about it, man. Down here, I'll always be stuck with the same job, with the same food, with the same people forever. You and your dad had the right idea. Get out of this pit and make your own life.
What do you think you're going to do outside, Butch?
I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen. Hey, play your cards right, maybe I'll even let you join it, huh?
Hey, I'm already in the Tunnel Snakes. You gave me the jacket and everything after all. The gangs out there have guns, body armor, and do not hesitate to kill for what they want. You won't last a day outside before something or someone kills, eats. Oh. That's a lovely dialogue option. Yeah, we'll choose this one.
Well, they ain't seen nothing like me yet. Butcher's gonna take that wasteland by storm.
Why should I help you?
Because you've always been a goody two-shoes. So when I need help, it's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna help Amata anyway, right? Just make it so we can leave the vault, and I'll leave and never bother you again.
What did happen that night?
I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad, yet. But he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh?
What do you do in the vault, Butch?
The damn goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber, you got that? There's a difference.
Can you give me a haircut?
Okay.
He actually will.
Still.
I'm good.
Catch you later. Maybe.
All right. So he has given us another option. Ooh, clean drinking water. He's given us another option to sabotage everything. Hello.
It's good to see you're back from outside. It can be dangerous out there for someone your age.
Okay. I mean, we can keep talking to these people, but like I said, they're kind of just repeating the same thing. So we'll stick to the important people like Amata here.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back.
I came as soon as I heard you were in trouble.
Oh, thank you. Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
You saved my life after my dad left. That's the least I can do. I may have left, but this is still where I grew up. I can't leave it in chaos.
Chaos doesn't even cover it. It's a nightmare down here. People died that night, and all because my father went crazy to keep someone from opening the vault. And worst of all, then we found out the vault had been opened before, and they'd lied about it all our lives.
I found out about that while I was leaving. I should have told you.
What? How long did you know about this? You know what? Never mind. What's important is that now we know that we were lied to all our lives, and that people have died for that lie. And even now, when we most need help, the Overseer still won't let us try to communicate with the outside.
Sounds like he needs to be stopped.
You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own. Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something good out there.
Okay, this place isn't very stable. Why don't you leave? What happened that night?
The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died. Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Handy for most of our medical needs, and he hasn't exactly got the best bedside manner. Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers? You don't want to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he killed someone in the other room. You should definitely get rid of him. Why is your dad doing this?
I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. I thought parents were supposed to want a better world for their children. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door, and we're not going to give up until we can reach it.
Okay. I believe I have the solution to the vault's problems.
I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
I'll stop your father and his guards. Don't worry, Amata.
You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just please
terrible.
don't do anything rash or hurt him.
Don't
all right?
go. You know violence isn't my style, Amata. Don't worry.
I should have remembered.
Kind of true, kind of not
I
true.
was just worried. I don't know, maybe your time outside had changed you. Thanks, and good luck talking to him. Let me know when you change his mind.
Do you guys think our time in the wastes has changed Mordecai as he wears his Chinese stealth armor and carries multiple rifles on his back? Maybe. Just maybe. He also leveled up a bunch.
I never thought you'd be back.
It's creepy that you're watching her sleep, but okay. I guess that's your business. Apparently there's a skill book in here. Ah, yes. The lady who wrote our birthday poem had her legs sawed off. Lovely. What is this? Oh, framed quote. Didn't know this was a locked container. What the heck is in here? Is this always here? 300 caps, a holotape, and schematics for the rocket launcher. Nice. I don't know if I've ever looted that before.
How may I serve you?
Medical data system. Patient files. Freddy Gomez. I think we... Did we read this? I think we read this in the first time we were here.
Master?
But let's listen to that holotape.
Well, here we are. Nestled all safe and snug inside Vault 101. It's so cold down here. Colder still with Catherine gone. Oh, Catherine. I so wish you were here with me. How the hell am I supposed to do this by myself? Live down in this hole. Take care of our child. But this is our life now. So I guess I'd better get used to it. The overseer who runs the place is an overbearing bully.
You, Master?
But I've dealt with worse.
I really want to.
Anyways.
Ah, another patient. What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy? Tonsillectomy? Hysterectomy?
What happened? All of this blood.
Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success.
Okay, they made you the doctor?
But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the Overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new Vault Medical Practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all.
Okay, if you're the new doctor, can you heal me?
Actually, no. I'm afraid I've been, what's the human term? Fired. I've been reassigned to cleaning detail. My first duty is, somewhat ironically, cleaning the clinic. But surgery was fun while it lasted. Of course, don't let me keep you.
I feel like we need to kill him. I mean, this lady was nice to us. She gave us a poem. And what does he do? He kills her. That's just disrespectful.
So, that's it.
Please, be careful.
I mean, I'm just doing the world a favor because someone else is going to assign him to be a doctor. And it just... I'm just kind of nipping it in the bud by killing him now. All right, let's head back up and go talk to the Overseer. I'm sure he will be happy to see us. And here is... Oh yeah, we didn't check out the security room here. Well, should we just pick it? Yeah, let's just pick it. Double down on the XP. We're trying to get as much as possible. I'm a little worried that we aren't going to hit 50 by the time we leave DC.
Good to see you again. It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it? Remind me to add a question about rescuing your teacher from the vault jail. If the vault ever goes back to normal, that is. By the way, while I was in there, I heard some worrying things from the guards.
What did you hear from them?
I heard one of the guards talking about some sort of plan to raid Amata and the rest of us. I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal. So maybe you can find more there. I'm sure it's bad news for us all.
Okay.
Watch yourself down here.
I'm glad I could help you, Mr. Brotch. You were always a cool guy. Does it say confidential? In light of the increased agitation from the rebel elements, I have come to the conclusion that we can no longer afford to be merciful to this scum. This is from the chief officer, not from the overseer. While some may hold out hope for a peaceful resolution, it's only a matter of time before they decide to take the fight to us, or worse yet, our families. I propose a midnight raid into their compound, live ammo, zero tolerance. Make an example of the first two who fight back, and the rest will fall in line. We may lose a kid or two, but we'll save the vault as a whole, and that's what counts. You are not to inform the Overseer and some of our softer security guards about this plan, as they will only object and ensure our defeat. Once the deal's done, they'll see it was worth the price. This will show those scum what happens when you step out of line in our vault. Ooh. I don't know if I've ever read that before. Maybe that gives you an alternative option there.
Why won't
You've got a lot.
I wonder if you can tell any of the guards about it or Amata about it.
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again.
Is that a threat? Well, I'm not going to fight you. I didn't think he'd turn hostile on us. I'm pretty sure he is the one who made that raid order, so I guess it makes sense. He's a bad dude. Okay, you can't see us anymore, right? I kind of want to go talk to Amata to see if she has something to say about that raid, but we're already so close to the Overseer. Okay, I think I found it, eventually. Is there anything for us to grab? Any more skill books? We'll take that pre-war money. Let's check the Overseer's room. Take his stuff. He doesn't need it. Take Amata's stuff too. We need all the vault suits we can collect. What's in here? A lot of stuff. I'll take it, why not?
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
And you're dead. Lay off the evil banter. I'm just curious about your side of all of this. This vault has no future under your leadership. Tainted, you murdered Jonas. Lay off the evil banter.
Really? And here I had expected you to be full of bullets and bravado, but short on brains. Perhaps you've grown up since you left our vault. I regret the unfortunate events of that night, but I'm afraid that once your father left us, they were unavoidable. The sad truth is that his actions presented a real and direct threat to the future success of our vault, and so, regrettably, they had to be opposed.
Your actions are unjustifiable. What do you mean by the vault's future success? Do you have any idea why my father left the vault in the first place?
I've spent many nights asking myself exactly that. He certainly didn't tell me before he left. I blame myself, really. I should have known better than to let him enter our home in the first place. He certainly showed his true colors in the end. Were he raised in the cleanliness of our vault, perhaps your father would have shown more dedication to the important things in life. Just as well that he left. We mustn't let humanity's last pure specimens be sullied with his type.
At least my father didn't hide from the outside world.
No, but he didn't risk bringing you out into it either. You have to wonder, is that why he left you behind? He wanted to know you were someplace safe? And then, like a fool, you squandered the greatest gift he ever left you.
I believe I have the solution. The rebels are upset because you lied to them about the outside. I don't care about a bunch of squabbling in a hole in the ground. I'm leaving. The rebels are upset because you lied to them about the outside.
They have to understand that we did that to keep them from going outside and getting killed. To keep them from making the same mistake our generation did when we were their age. Some of us already lost loved ones out there long ago. We won't lose any more today.
Is that how his wife died? No, I don't remember reading that. I'm going to put on our little boost we have here. Ooh, we don't have a meeting people magazine. That's concerning. Okay.
What do you want?
I have the solution to your vault's problems.
To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
Let's see if I can get the rebels to stand down. The rebels are right. You need to open the vault. It's time you got your payback for Jonas and everyone else who died at your command, you SOB. The rebels are right. You need to open the vault.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault?
The vault's been opened before, and you're still here to talk about it. What's stopping you now? You can't even control your own security department. They're going to launch a raid on the rebels. Ooh, there we go. I don't know if I've ever seen this dialogue option. I gotta pick it.
Damn it! I told them I won't let this degenerate into violence again. The vault simply can't take the instability anymore. But maybe you're right. They simply can't stand the pressure anymore. And now the purity and perfection of my vault is crumbling all around me.
Humanity isn't about pure genetics. It's about never giving up hope, even now.
I wish I could share your optimism, but I suppose you have a point in your blathering way. My way won't save our vault's mission, but if I let them contact the outside world, I might be able to save its inhabitants. But I'm not the one to lead them in that. I'm stepping down as Overseer. I'll tell Amata that I can think of no more appropriate leader than she.
Oh, look. The bad seed is back.
This guy's the security chief, not the one I was talking about before. That was trying to murder us, by the way. You okay with that? Is he really just gonna walk all the way down there? I guess so. Well, let's follow him, see where he goes.
I got a live one here.
Hey, man. Hey, man, that's some bull crap. I negotiated a peace, and he went hostile, so everybody goes hostile. That's stupid. Gosh dang it.
What do you want?
I gotta redo all the dialogue again. That's so dumb. He should go neutral when you've negotiated with the Overseer. Come on.
Good to see you.
Come on, game. Come on, Todd Howard. What kind of programming is that?
Hey!
Dude, I'm gonna shoot you in the freaking head. I'm sick of you. Sick of you. Stop flagging me. Hey, we got a bunch of XP for it because we killed 1,000 people. It didn't have to be this way. Like, I was perfectly fine walking out without killing anybody, but you're asking for death. I'm sorry. I gave you a chance.
Why won't you?
Amata, everyone, listen closely. After a discussion with your friend, I've made an important decision. In my attempts to keep us all safe, I have been, perhaps, overzealous. Lives have been lost, but perhaps worse than that, lives have been stopped. And in my attempts to keep you safe, I have kept you from growing up. I know I have made these mistakes, and I would make them again if I had to do so. That is why I cannot remain your Overseer.
Father!
Amata, I appoint you Overseer in my place. You've proven you have what it takes to make hard choices for the good of the vaults. I'm just sorry I didn't understand that earlier. Consider it one of many mistakes I've made.
Thank you, Father. I'll do my best to keep us all safe, inside the vault and beyond.
You're welcome, my dear. And now, if you'll excuse me, I feel quite worn down. We'll deal with the details soon, in private. Until then, I'm sure there are people waiting to congratulate you.
I like how everybody was asleep that whole time. No one heard.
I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him.
Him and I had a civil discussion about the situation. This happened because you both care about the Vault's people.
It's hard to forgive what he's done, but I suppose I can understand why he did it. I'm glad you brought him to his senses. But now there's a new overseer in charge, and I'm planning on opening the vault. This time for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
There are still so many things to repair, and a lot of bad feelings to mend. Some people still blame you for what happened. So, I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go.
So that's it after 20 years. So long, good luck? I don't recall saying good luck. Okay.
We can never really thank you enough for everything you've done. It's not much, but take this with you, to remember us by. It'll be a while before we're actually ready to go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. But with luck, we'll meet again.
Goodbye, Amata. Go F yourself. You'll regret this. You won't be overseer for long. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. Goodbye.
What did she give us? Modified utility jumpsuit. +1 luck. Oh boy. What a piece of crap.
Sorry to see you go.
Alright. The only other person... You.
It's a shame you gotta go, but you'll do okay out there, I'm sure.
Okay, yeah, so my memory isn't the best when it comes to Butch. I thought you could recruit him right now. I think you end up finding him in Rivet City. Maybe that's what it is. So, we can't get him right now, but maybe eventually. I'm trying to think if you do actually run into them out in the Wasteland, because of course, I think you can. I think you end up running into a trader or something out in the Wasteland by the random encounter system. So that's pretty cool if you end up running into that, maybe. I don't know how long it takes for that to start up. So yeah, that whole entire quest, especially the last part, is kind of supposed to be a reference to Fallout 1. You know, when you return, spoiler alert, when you return to the vault in the first game and you come back a hero, you saved everyone, you saved the vault, you repaired the water purification system, they kick you out just like that. And that's kind of what just happened there. It's a little sad if your character enjoyed his time in the vault. But yes, Butch is already here. Hello.
Well, if it isn't my hero, the guy who sprang me from the vault, I think I owe this man a drink.
Sounds like a deal. Good to see you on the outside, Butch.
Here's to raising hell and living the good life out here. Cheers! Now all we need is a gang, and we could take over this whole wasteland.
Still want to start that gang, Butch?
Hell yeah, I do. I could be out there and kicking butt in my own gang and everything. The tunnel snakes could ride again. Or, slither again. Whatever.
Whatever. Come along with me. We'll make an awesome gang.
Yeah. You'd be perfect for my gang. You're in. Tunnel snakes rule.
All right, let's go fight the Enclave. Yeah, let's go fight the Enclave since you seem so ready to explore this wonderful, wonderful place we live in. We're not actually going to take Butch with us. The only thing he can do is he can give you haircuts wherever you are. But, we have a butler for that. There's a ghoul in the underworld who'll do that for us. There's someone else that'll do it for us, so we don't really need Mr. Butchie here. It is cool that you can recruit him. I wish Fallout 3 companions had more to them. They're just so boring. Like, if Butch had, some sort of backstory beyond that, if he does try to form a gang and you help him if he gets in trouble with like actual raider gangs and you have to save him. I don't know. They could have done something with his story. It's true with all of the companions though, unfortunately. So I did kind of finally figure out how to make companions stay and not have it clog up our UI on the left side. So that's pretty nice. We could gather up all the companions and stick them in our house here, so we know where they are, even if we don't use them. I always like to gather companions up and say, nah, you're working for me now. You'll be staying in my house.
Symbol of Atom's glory.
Plus, it just makes it easier to track, especially in New Vegas when you're actually trying to get all the companions, because you want to hear their different stories. Okay, well, since we still have some time here, I fast traveled back to Fort Constantine because there is a location I would like to clear out in addition to what we've already done today. And I don't think it'll be too hard considering what we've already done as Mordecai. It should just be basically a bunch of free XP and a bobblehead, so... Well, I say free, but... You know, we do have to survive, which is easier said than done, but we should be fine. You'll see why once we get there. And a Sultron versus a Deathclaw. I don't even know who wins that. I guess a Deathclaw? Ooh, there's a lot of Deathclaws over there. Can I snipe you from here and get the XP? Yeah, sweet. What about your friend? Your friend who apparently knows the direction I'm shooting from. Clever girl. Can we advance it? Yeah. Nice. Just basically walking piles of XP for us now. Mordecai's gotten a lot stronger when he has his Chinese stealth armor. I don't think it's anything else besides that, honestly. If we were just walking around like normal, trying to kill them with a normal gun, we'd probably just die. Although we do have the shotgun knockback thing, so... As long as we have a shotgun, we'll be fine. Hello. I got too cocky. Gosh dang it. And I haven't saved since I fast traveled to Fort Constantine. Gosh dang it. Give me a moment here. A Yao Guai just fought a Rad Scorpion, and the Yao Guai won and then flipped up in the air because the venom from the Rad Scorpion killed him. Holy moly, what is going on over there? I don't know. The Wasteland is a dangerous place, apparently. Car parts flying everywhere. There's a ton of sentry bots and what do you call them? Albino Rad Scorpions. It's kind of terrifying. I think we've reached that point. I think level 30 is the max level for Fallout 3, so we are getting the toughest spawns because it scales to your level. And so even if we get to level 50, it'll still be this same spawn of enemies. That's so terrifying. It's crazy that we're level 30, isn't it? We've come a very, very long way, and our stats are still so low. I was so happy to see that we had maxed out guns, but I'm like, well, we are level 30. Normally in Fallout 3, when you're level 30, all of your skills are maxed out. At least if you have, you know, a decent amount of intelligence, you'll max out all of your skills pretty quickly. Not us, though. Not us. We're kind of scraping by. I'm a little worried that we're not going to hit level 50 before we get to New Vegas, because I really want to take the almost perfect perk, so we'll have all of our stats at 9. I think that'll just be obviously immensely helpful, and we'll actually be able to take good perks. Because I had thought about resetting our level when we get to New Vegas. Yes, this is what we're looking for. But I don't know if I want to do that if we won't be able to take the almost perfect perk. Now, we could still reset our level and then have more points for intense training. That doesn't sound like too bad of an idea. Don't know. That would let us get 50 more perks, essentially, which would be nice. The only thing I don't know if I'd reset our skills because of the rule I've put on us where we need to have skill books, because there's not really any skill books in New Vegas in comparison to Fallout 3. So I'd have to like get rid of that rule entirely if we're going to reset our skills once we get to New Vegas, just because there's not enough magazines. I can still have our skills reset down to what they used to be, or at least like pretty low. I might even set them all at 5 if we really want to, but then we'll just level them the regular way, you know, not how we're doing it here in DC. Like I said, I still haven't made a decision on that. You would think 30 or however many videos in I would have, but you'd be wrong. You'd be very wrong. I kind of want to gauge how we're feeling by the end of the Fallout 3 parts of this series. Oh crap, I didn't even notice he saw me. Hello. Okay, I think we make the switch to AP in here. Yes, the Deathclaw Sanctuary. Like I said, we wiped out a whole hive of Deathclaws, so this shouldn't be so bad in theory. Another skill book, and the Bobblehead I was looking for, Endurance. I don't know what this is going to give us. Damage resistance 5%. That's kind of amazing. For the rest of the game, we'll just take 5% less damage from everything. That's not bad at all. So I think the unique thing in here... She doesn't have it, right? No. The unique thing in here, besides the Bobblehead, is there's a unique variant of a weapon. And, you know, we're trying to collect all the unique weapons, so let's try and find it if we can. But yeah, compared to the World of Pain Deathclaw stuff we did, this shouldn't be too bad at all. I've definitely conquered my fear of Deathclaws with our Chinese stealth suit. If we were just walking around, yeah, we'd get rocked. Is it this pile of corpses? No, but there is a merchant here with some decent stuff. Yeah, it's not that pile of corpses. It's a different pile of corpses. Also, it seems like there's not a lot of Deathclaws, huh? Maybe I've just been spoiled by World of Pain. This seems a little underwhelming. There've been like 2 Deathclaws. Come on. Send an army after me. There's a third one over there. I missed. Missed again. Hey, buddy. AP ammo isn't cheap. Okay, we can go down that way. Let's deal with Mr. Slightly move to the left here. There he goes again, slightly moving to the right. He's changing his tactics. Wow, you are... Why are you so tanky? Also, why are you like spazzing out? Stand still. There we go. Another pile of corpses. Still not the pile of corpses we're looking for, though. This place is kind of confusing to navigate. It all kind of looks the same to me. I guess we'll head down this way. I think there's a Deathclaw matriarch here. Deathclaw Mother or something like that. She might be a little bit tankier than the rest of these scumbags. Who are you? You're just a regular Deathclaw. I guess, okay. Almost walked into you. Yeah, the little Enclave outpost encampment that we walked past actually isn't there if you're not far enough into the main story, I think. And it also goes away after you beat the main story, so that's one reason to explore the Wasteland before you end the game, because once you, it's kind of like Oblivion, where, you know, you finish the main quest, now there's no more Oblivion gates. If you don't like Oblivion gates, who cares? But if you want Oblivion gates, you need to make sure you explore everything first. Okay, so this just loops back around. I don't think we've been in this direction. Maybe we did. Or maybe we have. Oh, no, we haven't been here. I didn't loot this guy. Jack, yes, that is the unique weapon I was looking for. It is a unique variant of the... Oh my gosh. Dark gun. All right. We're good. We're good. Yes, Deathclaw Alpha. I think this is the big dog. But yeah, that unique weapon, if you're going like full melee builds, is insane. Because I think it gives you extra crit chance or something, and with the like Ripper chainsaw sword, you hit like 1,000 times a second. So yeah, increased critical chance but reduced critical damage, but it doesn't matter because you're critting so often that you just shred stuff. It's kind of ridiculous. I kind of wish we were doing a melee character, honestly. It's kind of fun. And I never really play melee characters in Fallout games, but, you know, eventually if we do a second playthrough... Oh, there's 2 unique weapons down here. If we do a second playthrough, like I said, I think we'll do like explosives and, yeah, Deathclaw Mother. Explosives and like melee or something. Okay, let's get out the AP for Big Mama. Shoot her in the head. Ooh. I was gonna use the dark gun, but who needs it? And we can grab a Deathclaw egg. Delicious. I don't know if those do anything in Fallout 3. I know in New Vegas you can take them to someone and they'll like give you the recipe for it, or I don't know if they do anything in 3. Obviously we can cook something with it potentially because we're playing New Vegas, so we'll pick it up. Nice. Yes, the second unique weapon in this cave, Vengeance, the unique Gatling laser. This thing is nasty. Increased limb damage, increased crit chance, increased critical damage. So it doesn't have the drawbacks a lot of unique weapons have where, oh, increased crit chance, but way less damage, or vice versa. That's crazy. It says 50% crit chance, but you have to remember how fast this thing shoots. You're gonna be critting all the time with it. We are overburdened though. Oh, it's the Deathclaw eggs. That's what's weighing us down so bad, huh? I kind of don't want to leave all these mines, but I will do it if it means we can leave this place. Nope, we are still so very overburdened. Holy crap. If I just drink all my dirty water right now. There you go. Sucks to leave those mines behind because they are worth quite a bit. There's more Deathclaw eggs, but we just don't have the carry weight for it. But yeah, I wanted to grab everything in here. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Not that hard of a dungeon, though, at this level. How do we get out? Slowly but surely. And let's stick our new bobblehead on here. Just one more special bobblehead and a bunch more skill bobbleheads. I'm going to put everything away, but then we'll call the video there. But like I said, I am going to end the video there for today. We got a lot accomplished. We, made a new friend in Butch who's going to hang out at our house and take care of it for us when we eventually head to New Vegas. He deserves a better life. He claims he's going to start his own gang. We'll see how that one goes. Yeah, that's a fun little quest with Vault 101. Clearing out the Deathclaw Sanctuary is always a big milestone in Fallout 3, in my opinion. When you go from being a little scary cat to taking on the devil himself and getting a cool bobblehead out of it. Plus 5 damage resistance is really, really good. That's going to be useful for the rest of the game. Normally, you just get +1 endurance, which is okay. I would have liked to have bobbleheads do that, obviously, because we're crippled so bad by our stats, but these perks we're getting from them. Anyways, thank you for watching, and peace out.